Hey guys, Surfshrink, Michelle Fryback here. Wanted to talk about sex, baby. One of the biggest things I see with couples is lack of sex. I don't know, it's just my observation. If you've been in a long-term monogamous relationship, chances are you aren't having exciting, organic, passionate sex anymore. Because that's just the state of things. That's how things go. Unless you happen to have like massive amounts of chemistry and you're still like crazy attracted to each other and don't have any distractions in your life, maybe you're good. But the majority of people aren't having very much sex. So I just want to talk to you about how important sex is in a relationship and how to make it more important. So what happens is in the beginning of a relationship, you are excited about each other. There's a lot of chemistry and lust and passion and organic sex, like making out, all of a sudden just sex, lots of sex. Then after you've been together a while, life gets busy, and my dog is chewing on a branch. Oh well. Life gets busy, you have kids, you have jobs, the business of life gets in the way of your sex life. So I would like you to have sex anyway. I know, it sounds crazy. Shouldn't I want to have sex with my husband or wife or girlfriend? Shouldn't I just be organically interested in that? Shouldn't that just happen all of a sudden? Shouldn't there be candles and passion and romance? Yeah, there should. It would be great. Actually, throw away the should. It'd be great if there was, and you could still have that on weekends and vacations, but you ain't gonna have that if you're not having sex on the regular. You can't have passionate, exciting sex once a year. It ain't gonna happen unless you're having regular sex, or as I like to call it, maintenance sex. You need to be having maintenance sex. Maintenance sex is, I'm standing out here on the middle of a horse trail hoping no one's hearing me talk about sex. My dog's listening, she's interested. Anyway, maintenance sex is just having sex. You guys need to decide, right? You need to decide whether that's once a week, twice a week, once a month. I don't think that's enough. If you're thinking you're gonna wait till your kids get in school to start having sex again, I am sorry, but that ain't gonna happen. Someone's gonna have resentment. Someone might be cheating, or someone's using porn and they like it better than you. You can't go back. So you need to have maintenance sex. And if there's sexual trauma or there's some health reason that you guys aren't having sex, this is not for you. That discussion is a whole different discussion. Couples counseling or individual therapy is probably necessary in that instance on how you guys are going to process that and manage that. But this is just for regular couples who've been together a really long time and are waiting around for some passion to have sex again. It isn't going to happen. Everything in life you work on. You work at being a good parent. If you're listening to this, I imagine you work on that. I imagine you work on your relationships. If you're listening to this, you're someone who likes growth. And so I think that there's a guy walking by. He's listening to my sex talk. Anyway, maybe he'll get some good input, good information for his sex life. Anyway, so I don't recommend waiting around for the passion to come and just to have sex. It isn't gonna happen. You have to work at it. You have to make it happen. So you gotta engage in some maintenance sex. And what that looks like is you commit to like once or twice a week, and you aren't having sex for great orgasms or the greatest sex in the world. You're just having sex for the purpose of connection, because when you have sex, you release a hormone called oxytocin, which is an attachment hormone, and that creates more attachment to each other. And your fights will be gentler, and your fights will be kinder, and you'll be more gentle and kinder with each other, and then you'll want to have more sex as well. So your purpose for sex is just attachment and closeness. It's not great sex. You can still have great sex, but you can't have great sex without maintenance sex. So you're gonna have sex, you're gonna find 10 minutes, maybe 15, maybe 20 if you're really lucky, and chances are really good that once you get going with your maintenance sex, you're gonna enjoy it, and you're gonna get back into the rhythm of it, and you're gonna love it. and then you'll want to have more. But you can't wait 10 years to have sex again, or even one, because there's so much resentment and anger that develops as a result. And I know if you have lots of little children running around and they're attached to your body all the time, or you're a man who works all the time and you're just exhausted, or you guys don't get along very much, you may not want to have sex, but I really recommend adding maintenance sex to your life. It's a quick thing. I'm not talking about great sex that's lasting 30 minutes or something. I'm just talking about you find 10 minutes when the kids are out or asleep or something, and you manage to have some quick sex that creates connection and closeness. This is really, really important. Really important. You cannot expect a relationship to maintain itself for the long haul without sex. You know those couples, those old couples in restaurants who don't talk to each other? They're not talking to each other because they're angry at each other. And if they were to speak, they would say mean things to each other. And they probably don't have sex. I know that's an assumption. I don't usually make assumptions, but I just want to get the point across that that's your future if you don't get this shit together. Come on, people. You gotta have more sex. More sex. Again, if you've got trauma or some extenuating circumstance that affects your sex life, that's a whole different issue. But you people with regular stuff going on who are just too lazy to have sex or too full or too tired, or you need to make it happen. It's 10 minutes. Come on. I bet you do 10 minutes of some kind of exercise every day, or 10 minutes of on Facebook, or 10 minutes of putzing around on Instagram, or watching this YouTube video. Shut it down and go have sex. I know it would be weird and uncomfortable at first if you haven't had sex in months. I promise you it's going to be weird and uncomfortable. But once you start touching and loving and kissing and all that good stuff, it's going to happen. It'll just organically happen. You got to get moving on this. I'm serious, people. Anyway, that's what was on my mind today. I've been thinking about this for a week and how I wanted to present it. But that's that. I was waiting for the better moment to talk about it. But I'm on my walk and it came up in my mind and soul. I started to think about other relationships I was in that I did not engage in maintenance sex and how that did not work very well at all. I think we had sex once a year. Sorry to expose that to the guy that was my ex. It was bad. And the longer we went, the less we wanted to. And I regret that. So I think you got to do it, okay? And let me get Luna up here so you can say hi to her because she's a little pissed that we're not walking. Hold on. Come on, dirty dog. There she is. Hey, Luna. Say hi. All you care about is lizards and bunnies. Lizards and bunnies. Oh, my. Yeah. So she doesn't care about sex, I don't think, either. Those are the peacocks. They're going insane. I think they're having sex, so turn off the video, move on, go have some sex. Maintenance sex, that is. And then you'll get some passionate sex on the weekends and when you're on vacation, because you can't have passionate sex without maintenance sex. So that's all for now. Catch you on the other side. You know where to find me, surfshrink.com. A friend of mine told me I needed to be more clear about that. Michelle Fryback in the South Bay of Los Angeles. And maybe I'll see you in the water soon. All right, talk to you later. Bye.